Good morning, guys. It's been a while. I just thought I would turn on the camera randomly to make some bread. This is my favorite bread recipe. I've been making it for a couple of years now, and what's great about it is that it just uses all ingredients that you have in your pantry, or if you're an avid baker, you should have in your pantry. I'm using my bosch mixer. If there's anybody out there that's watched my channel, I have a KitchenAid. I've had this for a few years now. I can't remember if I bought it before or during the pandemic, and I love the thing. I use it mostly to make like this big batch of cookies or bread recipes, like big batches, because this one that I'm about to show you makes 3 loaves of bread. The ingredients are 3 cups of water, oil, a 1/3 cup of oil, 1½ tablespoons of yeast, a tablespoon of salt, 3/4 cup of sugar, an egg, and I can't remember if I already said the bread flour, but 8 to 9 cups of flour. And if you don't have bread flour, guys, just use all-purpose. I think I've done that before because I was out of bread flour, and it works fine. So do what you gotta do. Again, 3 loaf pans. Right now I'm using these old Norpro ones that I've had, but sometimes I use the 9-inch Pullman loaf from USA Pans. So those were just the ones I could find this morning. So yeah, let's get started. First thing I'm gonna do is take this color off just really quickly so I can put in the water. So like I said, 3 cups of water going in, and I just activate the yeast in here. And then a tablespoon of yeast. No, I'm sorry, a tablespoon and a half of yeast, and I'm using active dry. If you have instant, that should be fine as well. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put in just a little bit of my sugar, or actually all of my sugar, go big. And then I'm going to put the color back on and just whoosh that around a little bit. And I'm going to let this sit for about 5 minutes to let the yeast activate, get nice and bubbly, and I will show you what that looks like when I come back. Okay, it has been more than 5 minutes. But I am going to show you the yeast. It's nice and foamy and it's perfect. And I've been storing that yeast in my freezer, guys, and who knows how long past the best by date is. Probably a few months, I don't even know. But we are going to put in the rest of the ingredients, starting with a 1/3 cup of oil. Egg, and then a tablespoon of salt. Guys, do not be worried about putting in your salt at this part of the process. It's not going to kill your yeast. However, if you've always went by the rule of not mixing your salt and yeast and you just don't feel comfortable, don't put the salt in yet. But it's completely fine for me. I'm going to give it a swirl. And now it's the fun part. We are going to add in the flour. All right, let's get started. I believe I have Bob's Red Mill, but I use anything from King Arthur to Bob's Red Mill, or I've even used High Roller Mills. So it's about 8 to 9 cups of flour. I'm going to turn this on to speed 1, and then I'm just going to start adding. that was 7 cups of flour. So I'm gonna add about a half cup more. That was probably a 4th cup actually. At this point, I'm gonna touch the dough and kind of feel if it's still kind of sticky. And if it is, that just means we probably need a little bit more flour. And it is feeling a little bit sticky. So I'm gonna turn it back on and add some more flour. Okay, I did about 8 cups of flour, and you can see that it's traveling around the bowl. And I did a touch test and it wasn't sticky. The bowl is really clean, so I'm gonna let this knead for about 10 minutes, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay guys, this is our dough. It is so pretty. I don't have a tripod or anything, so I can't turn this out with one hand. So I'm gonna turn it out onto my counter and then show you guys what that looks like. I turned it onto my counter. With the Bosch, it's not as easy to turn out as your KitchenAid. And I just kind of rolled it a few times, and look at this pretty piece of dough, guys. I am going to put it into a big bowl. I sometimes let the dough rise in the Bosch bowl, but today I'm going to put it in that bowl, and I'm going to let it double in size. It could take about an hour. I'll see you back when this is doubled in size. Actually, I'm going to show you what it looks like in that huge bowl. Okay, I did rub it with some oil so it won't dry out. And once it doubles in size, it should fill this whole bowl up, to be honest. Again, it'll take probably an hour or so. And then I'll bring you back and we will shape them into our loaf pans. I'm going to clean up my mess and I will be back soon. I moved the dough underneath the under cabinet light. Hopefully that gives a little bit more heat. All right, guys, it's been a little over an hour making a video. Yeah, but you can stand next to me. All right, it's been a little bit over an hour, and then it's risen, and it looks beautiful. You can tell if it's risen enough, like if you gently push in it. Hello. And the indentation stays. Can I try? Yeah. Wait, no. Are your hands clean? Yeah. Okay, go wash your hands. She said they were clean, but you know how kids are. You're just going to do a slight push, okay? Whoa. Oh, see? It's perfect. It is perfect. All right, that's enough. That was Libby the last time we made a video. She was 1. So I'm going to pull it out of here. Well, we can deflate it. And then I'm going to pull it out of here to kind of weigh it. I'm 6 now. She's 6 now. And then we are going to divide it into 3 equal balls of dough to put in our loaf pans. All right, so I put the bowl on here and I teared it out, zeroed it out, and then I put the ball of dough back in there. It weighs 2188 grams. Mama. And I'm going to divide that into 3.
Mama, can I have some dough to play with?
Okay, I'm going to remove a little bit of dough, find that total amount, and then divide it into 3. Okay, so I divided the dough into 3 equal pieces, and then I'm going to shape them. How many times have I said that? I'm going to shape them and then put it into the loaf pans.
Are you making the actual real video?
Yeah, baby. Okay. I got Harper in. She is helping to film, and we are going to go ahead and shape. So sorry about the lighting. We do not have We no longer have blinds. So the light's just coming in. And I am not like an expert shaper, so I'm gonna just show you what I do for one. And then we are going to do the rest off camera. But what I'm really doing now is squeezing out all the air bubbles. Are we in the frame, Bebe?
Yeah. What do you know about me, Bebe?
Alright. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, guys, this is what I do. Again, not the professional way, because I think I've done it many different ways.
Are you making bread?
Yeah. But I just pinch the end, turn it around.
It's gonna be a little bit shaky.
It's okay. All right. There's some bubbles, and I just kind of smooth it and plop it in. I have it all shaped. I'm gonna cover it and let it rise for another 30 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm gonna preheat my oven to 375 degrees. I moved it over here because it just wasn't getting, I think, enough heat. So I'm just gonna push it. See, it's not ready yet. It's still super cold. Almost there, I think. I did the test and it looks like, I did the test many times and it looks like we're good to go. It's filled the container, it's doubled in size, so I am gonna load it up in my oven at 375 for about 25 to 30 minutes. Here they are, they look so good. This one was underproof, so it blew out on the side, but it'll still be fine. These two are super pretty, and I'm gonna turn them out and let them cool. Okay, you should not cut into bread that's not fully cooled. That's the crumb. It looks good. Now time for some butter. Okay guys, it's been a few hours later, and this is all we have left of that blown out loaf. And I'm just gonna cut another slice. So pretty.
That one for me?
Yeah. And then all we do is, sorry, this looks busted, but we just put on Kerrygold salted butter.
Yummy.
Sometimes I cut the crust off for them, but this time I'm not. And that's it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you next time. Bye.